Pretty good. It's a little high up, perhaps. Is that good enough? And just a little bit more there. There we go. And do we have audio? There we go. We do indeed. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order. The Valentines event has begun. However, we have one other thing that we must wrap up first before then, because while I might have done the Aprilia event on stream initially, the challenge quest certainly wasn't there. So we will start things off by taking on this challenge quest. I've already got it started, so we got one attempt at this. One attempt, or however many quartz / command seals I'm willing to put in. But yeah, I've taken a very simple approach here. Melt with double Scotty. You know, nice and simple stuff. I am down a command seal just because I was rushing to get the farming done last night, to say the least, and yeah. I messed up a couple times and I needed a command seal to balance me out. Yeah, let's not give them any crits, and let's get us some stalls. Yeah, I've got Melt, Double Scotty in the front line. In the back line, I have me a Reshkagul, Waver, and I think Mashu's at the very, very back. But let's bring things to a start here with a Sarasvati Meltout on Ilya. She's got the most, so she's probably the toughest, right? But Chloe's the one I'm mainly worried about here. Because she's a 3 charge, she has a self charge, she has an evasion. Chloe's gonna be dangerous. But Ilya is equally so. But that's one bar down. And now the 3 are equal. Converge, penetrating fire, ignore invincibility. That's okay. Yes, one more attack on Melt. Yes! Don't even need to waste another charge skill. Alright. So we can easily burst into another Sarasvati Meltout on Ilya because they focused fired my Melt. Poor Ilya. She doesn't have any protection. Miu's probably going to be the last, just because she's kind of easy. She doesn't have an offensive NP or anything like that, so, you know. And we'll be able to get a third. Oh! Form change into pseudo conversion limit over. Oh! Screw me. I should have anticipated this. I really should have. Please target Scotty. No, Melt! Son of a biscuit. I should have guessed that something like that would happen. I really should have guessed. Stunlock Chloe. And focus fire. Actually, Ilya's got that down. Yeah, focus Ilya, I think. But Tarnation. She just had to focus Melt. To be fair, though, I don't think there's... I mean, there probably is a way to 3-turn this, but I'm not skilled enough to figure that out. So... Hey, Wobbuffet, welcome. How be things, You just got your first chocolate. Congratulations. Wabu, congratulations. Do that and there. Who did you... Wait, no. I was about to say, who did you give it to? Let me guess. Cha-Cha. Am I right? Or am I right? So Chloe, Scotty. Oh, you went random. Gotcha. Okay. You did the random one. Okay. Nothing wrong with that, though. Alright. Arash is ready to go with another NP. As is Ilya. Oh, nice. Very nice. But yeah, I haven't started the Valentines yet, as this challenge quest needs to be defeated. Come on, Ilya, go down. Alright, Ilya should be down next round at the very least. As long as Arash doesn't get smacked by Ilya here. Please, Ilya, target Scotty. Scotty. Scotty is your target, Ilya. Scotty. 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 No! Tarnation. She targeted Weaver. Yeah, Uriel for your second one. Nice. Very nice. Okay, this is fine. I've got Kohai power on my side. OG Kohai power at that. Alright, so... Oh, freaking guts! Tarnation that guts. Tarnation it. The quick buff's not going to do anything. Invincibility won't do anything. We got defense buffs. Alright. We want to... Do. Higher defenses from Lord Camelot. Possibly punch through Ilya here. Fingers crossed here. Yes, we got Ilya. Alright. One down, 2 to go. But I'm guessing you're going to be saving those targeted chocolates for the likes of your waifus then? Excuse me. One down, 2 to go. Focus fire Arash, who has plenty of defenses. Ooh, that still hit pretty... That still was a decent smack. And they both got buffs for Ilya going down. 3 lefts and a charge every turn. Okay. It won't hurt. So Chloe's next target. We'll punch through these evasions. Muse NP is inconsequential here. That though. Oh yeah, of course. No surprise there. You just gotta not launch off anything but your special chocolates just yet, Wobbuffet. That's all. Okay, Scotty for the evasion, because Chloe doesn't have Hawkeye, or sure. Wait, no, Chloe does have Sure Hit, so. Chloe has good chances of taking somebody down here. So in that case, it's probably wise to take down Chloe. Mashu is very valuable. Actually, what I could do here... A path is opened. So that gives defense, and then boop, boop, boop. Because the Senpi will punch through Chloe's bar. We can get some hits in on Miyu's. Jaguar is your third. Hey, there you go. I like how King Hassan has been showing up in every one of these. I guess he likes watching these girls get destroyed. Oh, so close there. That crit on the quick card. Oh, it was enough. It was enough. Excellent. Okay. Target Urash. Yes! The invincibility lives! Alright. I've made a smart play there. But now, the question becomes... Ooh, that hurt. They don't have anything for their break bars. Okay, that's excellent, actually, because... Now... we can combo with this. Ooh, Jaguar? Yeah. She certainly doesn't act like one, does she? Damage cut's good. Arash will smack these two pretty nice. Okay, right, the evasion. Keep us alive. Ooh, those crits are hurting. Despite the class disadvantage, the class advantage, those crits still smack. So he's Jaguar Warrior's boss, then. Okay. Arash invents. Attack boost. There's no guarantee that Mashi will live, but we've got to do something. Because, yeah. Okay. Come on, Chloe's got to go down. We're inching forwards here. Mashi's got enough defensive buffs. And a shielder, so half damage regardless. Oh! Maybe not half damage, but... Ouch! That hurt. Okay. And then there were two. Chloe's got that evasion up. BAQ. Yes, I could have focused Mew down, but that evasion is lasting until that's done. How's that going to work with game mechanics? Oh, it's just one turn of invincibility. Damn it, I'm dumb. I'm a dum-dum. Still hitting pretty decent. Come on, go down, Chloe. Sorry, I'm trying to split my focus here. I'm getting a little worried here. I don't really want to, but I will tap into my quartz reserves if I need to. 68. This quick could do it if we crit. Yes! Chloe's down. And then there was one. Alright. So then there's just Mew. She's still gonna smack hard, though. No questions about that. Mew is still gonna hit pretty hard, but at the very least, the Noble Phantasm is now a non-issue. We need to just start hitting. Work a little bit on NP gain. Do the stun now. Just to buy me a turn of reprieve. Good, we got an NP. BAQ. It's gonna be... I feel like it might be close just because Miyu... While she doesn't have an offensive NP, she still can smack. Especially with her own crit buffs and the fact she's, you know, a boss level servant. Only 20k. Alright, alright. I hope that's not a sign of bad things, you know? Or maybe it's just a sign that Gramps was after Chloe's head. You know, that could be what it was. Alright, alright. Of course, back-to-back NPs. I'd be silly not to. And press red until dead. Follow the old tried and true strat of press red until dead. One. Good crit. Good crit. 52,000 left. She's got guts. Shoot. I forgot she had a gut skill. I completely forgot she had a gut skill. Please, Lord Almighty, do not make it like one of those frickin' full health guts. I will probably cry if this is a full health guts here. Come on, finish this. One rush. Good. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, had that been a full health guts, I would have been sad. Alright. And this is game, set, match. Arash, take Miyu to where her dying world is going. The grave. Okay, that was a little mean. After all, Resh is trying to make her underworld a nice place. She's taking tips from Benny to make a nice, hospitable underworld. But there we go, that is the challenge quest done. 20 turns and pretty much my full medley of servants. But we did it. But yeah, I did manage to finish the Aprilia event. Took most of yesterday. That's one of the reasons I didn't stream yesterday. The other one being that I had to work later than normal, so, you know, I couldn't. So, before we begin anything, I guess we should start with the news, since that's popped up. So important. Increased data transfer due to limited time event Valentines 2021. So we suggest downloading all games files to improve stability. You download over Wi-Fi because it is approximately 5.5 gigs and may take up to 30 minutes to download everything. However, I do believe that you can individually download each Valentine, so there is that. Next up is the summon campaign for this. I'm pretty sure I just said a line about taking Miyu to the underworld with her friends, but she's trying to spruce the place up so it's not as bad, taking tips from Benny. You know how it is. But the Happy Valentine's 2021 St. Court Summon. Limited 1. New servant 5-star caster Murasaki Shikibu. And there is a second pickup period later on, starting... Oh, it's just 2 different pickup banners. Hey, Velvet, welcome to the stream. How be things? You just missed Aresh finishing off the Prillia crew. But the limited time craft essences, and one of the reasons I'm going to have to roll on this banner, bitter and sweet. Because look at that. Look at that adorable Aresh. Look at that adorable Areshkagol. You can't not want to get the CE. But bitter and sweet. Apply invincible 2 times and increase MP strength by 25% for yourself. Increase brush of dream writing amount by 1. Oh no, you can't roll! No! Sadness! Sadness, no! Why? If you don't mind me asking, why can you not roll on this one? Because that's actually kind of sad. I know you are as big of an Aresh fan as I am, if not bigger. Because, I mean, you got her NP too. Right. You do have to save for Dotaru. You do have a King Protea to save for. And that is true. Valkyrie style is the 4-star, MP gauge by 3% and MP strength by 15%. I kind of want this one as well, just because, you know, it has all the Valkyries doting on their older sister Brynn. This one, at the very least, everybody should get. Memory of Qualia. With Janta, Nursery, and Jack. That's an adorable one. And then Murasaki Shikibo, a renowned writer and poet of Japan's Heian period. Details of her birth and death are unknown. Her works include The Tale of Genji, Poetic Memoirs, and Diary of Lady Murasaki. Dozens of her poems were chosen as part of the Goshi Washaku Anthology, a collection of waka poems commissioned by the Emperor. You are using the Underworld team. And then pretty much every female 5-star servant is on Raid Up as well. But yeah, let me check that real quick. So, the name of the... the name of the CE, because this will tell us, is bitter and sweet. So, bitter and sweet. It's probably bittersweet. So, Areshkagol, down to her CEs. Craft essences. It is bittersweet, so that's also what it's called. So it is... You're not gonna like this. It's only this year. I don't think this event gets a rerun next year. So if I go to 2020, February, yeah, it just goes to Valentine 2020 with Sai Shogun. Well. Memory thing? I'm not sure what you mean by memory thing off the top of my brain noodle. My brain noodle be dim sometimes. What you mean by memory thing? But then there's the event itself, Valentine's 2021. Chaldea's underground library has become a popular gathering spot among the servants. This library, created by magical energy of the current librarian, is home to various books from many times and places, and the servants are drawn to the allure of this treasure trove of texts. Our tale begins with a single book, bathed in the magical energy that slumbers in the library. Why did this book emit a magical light and vanish, only to return as 7 accursed books? Usually, Wobbuffet, the Valentine's Day event in Japan does take place a little bit closer to Valentine's, just because I think they incorporate White Day as well. Oh, really? Let me look at that. Memories of Chaldea. Oh, the C art book. Okay, now I thought you were talking like some sort of event here, and it's like, sorry, I had a brain fart. So the limited event 2021 Voices and Letters Murasaki Shikibo and the Seven Cursed Books is here. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, search for the magical book that vanished from the library and the missing magical chocolate making resources and recover the 7 cursed books with your servants. Challenged event quest, gather poetry composition points, collect lock-on chocolate and surprise chocolate, and receive Valentine's gifts from your favorite servants. This year, each servant's Valentine's is fully voiced. Okay, cool. There you go then. There you go. It must not have been updated. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. How'll be things. Caligula got NP. Yep, I did see the JP notice today. So Valentine's is fully voiced. You can only win the ones you claim from this year's voices will not automatically be added for Valentine's scenes from the events of 2020 earlier. You must exchange a chocolate for a Valentine's gift during this year's event in order to record it. It will be possible to receive craft essence if you already claimed in previous events. If you currently hold a craft essence, you can play back the Valentine's scene, but you'll not receive another copy of the Valentine's CE. You can claim the Valentine's gift from the Get Chocolates or event after using the copy you currently hold as enhancement materials or selling it. You got another 3 chocolates. Nice Wobble Fett. Very nice. And yes, indeed, J6. Yes, indeed. After you clear main quest section 1 of this year's event, a fully voiced version of MASH's Valentine's from 2018 will be added. Yes! Will not be played back when you claim Craft Essence Caldea Standard from the Rare Prism. Okay, and new section of the main quest each day. So this is another daily unlocks, and the different things about the lock-on and surprise chocolates. Poetry composition rewards, because this is a ladder. And the... Oh, God. I didn't know. I did not know the mirrors were released with this. Hang on. You did the quest until you got gills and then passed out as expected. As is proper for Gil's #1 fan. But, I did not know the mirrors... I forgot mirrors were released with this one. Oh, I forgot the mirrors were released with this one. I'm pretty sure I needed mirrors for somebody. Who did I need mirrors for? Did I need mirrors? Okay, maybe I didn't need mirrors. No, I didn't need mirrors. Only 6. Okay, goodness. It's only 6 for Kama. Whew. That is a slight crisis averted. I thought I needed more mirrors than that. But nope, only need 6 for Kama. Good to know. Good to know. You don't like some of the retranslations, though. Oh, no. Murasaki gets 100% attack boost and 50% bond boost from this. And equip the Beautiful Dreamer CE for better party drops. Valentine's gifts. And the various things. New things. The craft essence from the shop is Beautiful Dreamer. Good luck. Wobbuffet, good luck. So, Buster by 8, NP gain by 8, and 30%, starting charge, and increased drop rates. So that has you on it. And then there is the command codes. 5-star Bride of the White Rose, 200 HP recovery when attacking with the engraved card. 4-star Star Severing Evil Sacred Sword. I wonder whose sword this is. Crit strength against sabers by 25%. And Dove Report, remove 1 crit strength upstate, and when successfully removed, decrease crit by 10%. That's a very weird command code. Oh, I mean, I can definitely see the CE as being good for some of the Buster servants. I could actually see it being good for the likes of King Hassan as well, but... Going from, you want to spend such little precious time with your king to share a table with me is definitely a downgrade. Much less soon. There's a lot less soon energy from that downgrade. And that is it for the news here. So, next up is claiming this stuff. Exchange. Always go for the bones, because Bone Hell is a legit thing. Apollo Quartz and the 5 rare prisms from Glowy. Woo, more rare prisms! Speaking of Glowy, I do need to archive these excess copies. And we got some bronze embers to burn. And, of course, the stream crashed. Reconnecting. Still attempting. Oh, I think we're back. We've reconnected. At least it says that on Streamlabs. Twitch side of things is glitching out hard, though. Come on. Yep, there we go. We are back. Although the screen mirroring feature is not working. You say you're mirroring my phone, but you are not. Stop mirroring. Try again. Okay, I gotta exit out of Reflector then, because it's being fun. I think we are indeed back. I gotta reboot my screen sharing app here, because it does not like to work immediately after a crash. You guys can hear me, right? Crash. Yep, you can. Okay, that was loud. I'm very loud, aren't I? I'm a loudmouth. Reflector, can you please boot back up? There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And we be back. Resize this. So. And there we go. There we go. Alright, we're back. So, 426, and I have yet to actually... So, let me show off the Prisma Codes event shop real quick. Just show that I did finish all the missions. Didn't clear out the shop, though, which I am disappointed with myself in having not done that. How did I not finish this? I just didn't click enough, did I? But yeah, didn't clear out the shop completely. Missed those proofs and those monuments. I suck, yes, I know. I'm a terrible, terrible game player. I should have cleared those out, no issues, but I didn't. I'm horrible. I'm horrendous. I suck at this game. I haven't claimed this, though. The monthly. So we'll claim those tickets and more experience. I'd do it, man. I'd do it. Resources are a valuable commodity. Resources are a very valuable commodity. We'll take all these card openers, even though I haven't used but a few. I really should go through all those. And there we go. Although I do have 14 rare prisms now. I really don't know what to spend these on. Part of me wants to go for the likes of Personal Training and Melty Sweetheart. Actually, Melty Sweetheart is expensive as hell. But, like, Personal Training and the Mona Lisa I kind of want to do. But just, I don't know. I don't know. I also want the Anniversary Blonde one, so... I've got decisions out the wazoo. But now, I think we need to attempt to see if we can't get us some CE. So we'll start things off with some friend summons. I'm probably not going to put quartz in it, if maybe 110 spin, I suppose. At most, 110 spin will go into this. one 10-spin of quartz. Right now, I kind of want to try and get a copy of the 3-star CE from this here. If you would kindly, game. Hey, there we go. That was actually very quick. We got our Memory of Qualia. Let's take a look inside the pot. Inside is a sea of sweet melted chocolate. Let's eat our fill together along with all the friends we love. Valentine's Day is like a sandcastle built in the path of an oncoming wave. Only a little ever remains, and only a memory. The wonderful tea party will come and go, but we will all hope everyone will have a sweet and wonderful memories. That's actually kind of sweet. Aww. That's a very sweet sentiment. Is Char go to PG jail? Oh, Wobbuffet, wait until you see Summer Tamamos. Oh, wait until you see that one. But we got that. Let's get rid of the excess now. Because we don't need that stuff. And I'm over once again on frickin' CEs. Oh, I've got to sort this out, man. I swear. I'm just lazy. That's all it is, really. I'm just lazy, and I haven't gone through my medley of CEs to get rid of the unnecessary extras. And I won't be doing it tonight either, because I've got a test tonight. Yay me. I've got a 3-hour-long test tonight after stream. That's gonna be fun. And let's do the wand. So that's 40 spaces cleared. And just a little bit more. I'll keep one just in case I don't have it, because I can't remember. And boop, 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 boop. And that'll do for now. Yep. Online test. It's just a math test, algebra. But, it's like squeezing a lot of material into just one thing. But it's a lot of refresher stuff. Nope. You cannot do it, J6. You cannot do the math test. I like math anyways, so, you know. I'm fine with it. It's not too hard of stuff. Especially since, you know, it's an online test and I've got calculator. You're allowed a calculator, because thank God. Oh, I never really needed a calculator in, like, grade school and stuff, because that kind of math, was fairly easy. But, like, in high school and stuff, it was like, you can't use a calculator because you won't have a calculator on you in your pocket when you're older. Smartphones. I mean, granted, this was before smartphones were really a thing, but even still, it's just one of the things that I was always told, you can't use a calculator on tests because you won't have one everywhere you go when you're older, you know, that kind of stuff. Alright, but I'm going to do a little bit of ticket spins and maybe a singleton, because I want the 4 and the 5-star CE from this event. Mainly the 5-star CE, because good lord, that Aresh looks nice. Servant. Caster. Please do not give me Murasaki, by the way. I really do not need another 5-star. Servant. Serenity. Ooh, I just popped my neck real good. Servant. Assassin. Serenity. You're FTP, so you can't roll for these beautiful CEs. Sadness. Wait, you don't have tickets? Do you not have any tickets you can YOLO try? I was about to say, if this is the 3rd Serenity in a row, then I need to be looking over my shoulders, because I think Serenity might be in my room with me. CE. Nope. He got bygone summer. I recall that, J6. I do recall. Servant. Assassin. Okay, yeah, I think if you guys see a purple hair oh god, no, 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 not Murasaki. Please, no. Okay, I'll take Nito. I will take another Nito. I think that might be NP5 Nito Burrito, actually. Boring class and teacher told me to make some shape on this program, and I told him okay, but for the love of God, I couldn't make it, and he told me how. Can't I know that it's basic? And are you dumb in a class? After that, we had a test making stuff in the same program and got an A. All I got to laugh at the teacher's face. Nice. Very nice, Wobbuffet. Very nice. Also, another ending. It's a nice CE, but I would have preferred that to be bittersweet. Personally. But I'm glad that was Nito, and not Murasaki, because I cannot afford to have my 5-star luck taken. I need to have the luck stored up for Melt and King Protea. They are probably coming within the next couple weeks, King Protea is. Not to mention NP2 Melt would be very nice. Be very nice, it would be. Assassin. Okay, I'm getting a lot of assassins, so if you guys see skull masks and shadowy shapes in the background, please do be kind and inform me. Please. Another memory of Qualia. I'll take that. Ruined church. You see something? Okay, I'm not gonna look. But is it to my left or right? Is it my left or my right? I gotta know which way. I gotta know which way I need to dip and dodge and dive. My left, of course. Is it my left or my right? So left or right? Yes! Bitter and sweet! There we go, there we go. Now, I need to debate, am I going to go for the Valkyrie CE? Valkyrie CE, yay or nay? I don't know. My chocolate is ready and I'm all dressed up. I've done a perfect simulation of how to hand over the chocolate too. All that is I need is just a little bit of courage, but our encounters are always a surprise. Aww, a rash. That's adorable. That is adorable. Hey, Deontay, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Happy things, happy things. Your luck is on point today. Did you get NP5 Murasaki in 110 spin or something? And 2 weeks ago, you jinxed all of the Mew rolls of a streamer? Oh, J6. Sadness. Tears. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. Okay, I'm not going to. I've decided I'm going to take my luck and store it for King Protea and Melt. So, I'm sorry, Valkyrie CE. Perhaps if we get some more tickets, we might roll upon thee. But for now, you are a distant dream. Count all your gacha games you have. 7 if you count Duel Links and Pokemon Masters. I'm not sure about Pokemon Masters, but I think I would count Duel Links. Oh wait, was that NP6 Nito Burrito? That was NP6 Nito Burrito. That brings me up to 15 rare prisms. Okay. So I'm very happy I got that Nito Burrito then. 15 rares. MP1 Murasaki and Romulus on JP. Congratulations on that, man. Congrats. Okay, I don't... Does anybody know if I claim the Anniversary Blonde Acquisition Quest, do I have a limited amount of time to actually do it, or is it just permanently going to be in my thing? Does anybody know that? I think I will. One of the things, though, is I am going to... It's going to permanent... Okay. In that case, 5 rear prisms. Yes. Anniversary Blonde is available. In addition to that, I want this Huruk. I want to exchange, and I want to get that. 7 more. I gotta save. I gotta save my normal mana prisms. Because I know that Chaldea Tea Time comes out later this year, and that's going to cost me 5,000. So as much as I would love to unlock personal training, I know I can't. I know I can't. So that's here. And take that. How many are there, out of curiosity? So this is the 2 million download Heroic Spirits portraits. Who was all here? Wow, I didn't know that there was one of Darius. Huh. Well, it doesn't matter. There's only one for me. The Mashu one. I will take that and claim it. There we go. Heroic Portrait, Mash Chirolite. Just one. Boba Fett, just one. Answering the call of the Grand Order, servant is summoned and lives within this grail, wielding an imperfect yet protective shield. She will join the fight for humanity. So that first sentence is a lie. Because Galahad was not summoned for the call of the Grand Order. Galahad was summoned because of experiments. Not anymore, Boba Fett. Not anymore. As that was a one and done thing. Sorry. But, I'm also going to, just because I've got a little bit of time to kill before I should really start things, quickly power up Sigurd with all my bronze, or my silver embers, since he is currently top of the list. Got Jekyll back in the day. Jekyll's a good boy. That is a very vague statement, Boba Fett, considering there are 3 Rider class servants literally at the very top of the list right now. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific than Rider. You're Rider. So... and Bonnie, then, right? Because you you technically boosted and Bonnie and Ushi, so... Okay. I'm finishing off Sigurd here first, because it was going to very much annoy me to just see him stuck at level 80 freaking 1. Let's be honest. Main gave a little bit of a boost to Ushi, but you were the one that originally started getting Ushi up there, because J6 is the one that has been pushing Iskandar, who is still at the top of the pool. Iskandar is still at the tippy top. Alright, Sigurd is fully leveled. Awesome. Alright, so with that, I want to make sure... Yep, there it is, there it is. I can get the Anniversary Blonde anytime. Oh, Velvet, it was a pain to get Sigurd. It was a pain to get Sigurd. I was luck. I went over on my spending. Hey, Randy, welcome, welcome. Happy things, happy things. And J6 pumped up Iskandar, another point. Alright, but while J6 and Boba Fett probably do quick battle with the rank ups, let us quickly here go to Kscopedia. I'm going to quickly set my event support for this one. You enjoy using Avenger Ushi on JP? I've heard a lot of good things about Avenger Ushi. I really have heard a lot of good things about Avenger Ushi. I'm not really sure if I'm going to roll for her, given that it's at the beginning of the year and, you know, there's a lot stacked in the end of that year, you know, with Muramasa and so many other things. So I'm kind of at a debate point. Alright, but, nope, not second archive. Oh, dumb. Support setup. And here we go. So, Saber. Saber's gonna stay as, Okita, because I do not have Mo or Seba. Archer. Hey, we got a Gil. Gil. I really need to think of something. I need to think of a beat. So Saber is the only class that benefits from getting this CE, so it will get it. I've got to get rid of my Valentine CEs. I forgot about that. I need to get rid of the old Valentine CEs so that I can get the voiced scenes. Aresh is also good. Sadly, I don't have the CE for Aresh. Surfer Mo can take the rider spot. Caster can be Scotty. With nothing. This caster then can probably be Wava. You got a raise from work? Oh, nice! Deontay, congrats on that. I'm pretty much in the same boat. I'm getting a raise too, because a lot of people have quit recently. So, suffice to say, everybody that's still there is getting a little bit of a pay boost, you know? Which I'm happy about. I am for sure happy. Is it reverse? This is a reverse order. Good lord, no wonder I was setting to go so far down. Assassin can be Shootin. Who gets that? Berserker is going to be XA. And Extra will be Melt. I definitely have to pad the CE selection out here, but that can wait. Nope, I do not have a Seba. If you're Murasaki, yep, and you're all slot. Not a bad choice, man. Not a bad choice. Okay. I almost had forgotten that I had the old Valentine CEs still, so... what to feed them to? I think I've got to feed them to, K-Scope. K-Scope is the CE most deserving of it. I just need to find them now. Okay, so that would be Aresh, XA, Jolter, and I want to say that's Melts. Because I don't think... Yeah, that's Melts. I don't think that the Mashu ones will do anything. I don't think they do. Yeah, that's Melt's one thing. And you know what? I should have done it by this. Because that's a lot better way to find this. Maybe. So, XA, Melt, Aresh, Jolter. Pretty sure those are the only 4 that were in the waifu squad that had their CEs. Because Melt has her Bond CE on in the waifu squad. XA, Melt, Aresh, Jolter. Okay. This hurts to a very high degree. You must have burned it at some point, Wobbuffet. You must have accidentally burned it at some point. And then I gotta resort this by level. No, by rarity. There we go. Okay. And then, just to be 1000%. Waifu squad, yep. And yep. Alright. Okay. So now, we can finally begin the event. Section 1. Let's read books. That's a good idea. Everybody, drop what you're doing right now and pick up a book and start reading. Yeah, that's what you should all do this very moment. Read a book. I do the Reading Rainbow theme song, but I don't remember Reading Rainbow's theme song other than, it's Reading Rainbow. No, you can read a book and still listen to me. You know? Okay, there we go. Those excess parties are cleared. Alright, I should probably get the game press up as well, because I'm a lazy person and want to do things the most efficiently. Oh yeah, like, drop the things you're holding. You're not holding my stream. So, Valentine's 2021 walkthrough. Does this first quest give any materials whatsoever? It does. There's no event bonus servants, so... Waver Scotty. Arash, Waver, Scotty. Melt. Arash. Arash gets the scope. These two get these. And these two... Oh, I know. I for sure know that. But I also know the fact that there's no kill quite like overkill. So, you know. I'm probably blind. There's lunchtime. Exactly. There's no kill like overkill. That's the motto I choose to stand by. Carnation. Okay. Since we have Mash's Valentine's CE, and the only one that gets to wield her Valentine's CE is her, Mashu gets to come along. Okay. This'll work. Let's-a go. Anastasia. Qin Liang Yu. Oh god, oh, sorry. I just had the mental image of just a panning shot into the Chaldean library. I don't know. Just because you can pronounce the name so many different ways, but a panning shot in the Chaldea library, where you see people sitting at a desk reading a book. The demure but yet also fierce Anastasia. I don't really know how to describe her, Qin Liang Yu. And then there's Giles DeRise. Just all three of them sitting peacefully together at the same table, reading books. Oh, that mental image. Yeah, there are a lot of bookworms, which is good. Bookworms are good. It's always good to read books. Fiona's reading. Gawain is reading. Oh, pardon me, I was so caught up in this book, I didn't even see you. What sort of masterful writing could cause a man as great as myself to make such a careless mistake? No, it's nothing really, just a book with the simplest title, Fionn McCumhale, Knight of Gold. I have to say I never knew reading could be so much fun. Not at all, good sir. If anyone should be a beg my pardon here, it is I. I am in the same boat as you, Sir Fionn. These days I spend much more time broadening my mind than I do practicing my sword. I actually never thought I would be ever so engaged with books. But these neat rows of letters written out on paper are far more engaging than I ever thought possible. It has been quite enjoyable going back to basics like this. I know exactly what you mean. I don't even need to consult my Finnegas to understand where you are coming from. We knights are no more than men who have only tales of bravery and valor to our names, after all. My beloved wife would be worried sick if she saw me so absorbed in a book of all things. What? I feel like that's not a good thing if your wife would be worried about you being absorbed into a book. And I'm sure Gawain can read, you know. He just doesn't read cookbooks outside of that one time he saw a cookbook of how to make a mashed potatoes. And then he read that one. He read that and decided that was the greatest recipe there could be and didn't pick up another cookbook ever again. In fact, she would almost certainly suspect me of using it to cover up adultery or some other distasteful business. Not that I would ever do anything of the sort, of course. I trust things are similar with your orders as well, Gawain. They are indeed, at least for me. Say, could I trouble you to lend me that book once you're finished with it, Sir Fion? By all means, I would be happy to let you read it. Now, what's your reading here? I see. So it's called Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. They're all reading some biographies. I mean, you know, that's not a bad thing. Indeed, Ishtar is a goddess of Venus. Mashu's reading! Yes! Mashu... I mean, Mashu is a known bookworm, though, so this is not a big surprise, you know? Mashu is a known bookworm. Foe! Foe! Senpai, when did you get here? I'm so sorry I didn't notice you sooner. What you reading, Mash? The Iliad, Homer's Greek epic. Culture. Wait, no. So, it'd be... culture. Pure culture there. My fingers were a little off there, but you know what I mean. It's about the Trojan War. The one Achilles and Hector fought in. I'm sure, I'm sure just as many heroic spirits kind of hate that book too. Oh yes. The way it's written, it really makes you feel as if you're right there watching the Greeks and the Trojans waging this war on behalf of the Greek gods. It's a tragic story so full of death, but it also has such a beautiful depictions of strength and valor on both sides. I'm sorry, once I started reading it, I just couldn't put it down. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting caught absorbed into a good book. Oh, really? Yes, it looks like they have. Granted, it's not so much books these days as digital books, but there's still nothing like the feeling of having a good hardback book in your fingers and turning the pages as you read. I need to see if there's any book series that catch my eye now. I've caught the reading bug. We don't often see servants reading, but now we seem to have books everywhere. And there's a very simple explanation for that. Namely, we have a library now. Here it says, as Venus is synonymous with skimpy clothing, so too is skimpy clothing synonymous with Venus. I mean, we have Ishtar and we have Quetz as pretty much the only two servants of Venus. I think, for now. I'm pretty sure Aphrodite... wait, no, Aphrodite's not a servant yet, so... That was some very peaceful little music. Aphrodite is Venus? Gotcha. I was drawing a little bit on that old Greek mythology in the back of my brain space. I wasn't 100% sure, but thank you for the clarification. This is at the underground library. I'm told it's a massive new library that just showed up here one day, separate from the one we already have. Yeah, that's totally not suspicious in the slightest. It might seem like it takes up a lot of room, but they say it's actually using magecraft to bend space around it. As a result, it fits entirely in the storage area, and doesn't get in the way of the magic reactor or other support systems at all. Yeah, this is totally not suspicious. Really, that's odd. It's not like Da Vinci to leave you out of the loop. Oh, maybe there's a bug in the email server. Yeah, Da Vinci's probably reading her own self-biography. No, she's not. Back in Chaldea, all of our databases were digitized and we didn't have much in the way of paper books. Maybe that's why I got so caught up in these actual books. Aphrodite is the Greek version of Ishtar. I mean, to be fair, you could kind of say that about so many different ones. Like, you could say Hades is the Greek version of Ereshkigal, technically. They're both gods of the underworld, you know? It's just cultural impact is different. You really like them books, don't you, Mashu?
Yes, I do. They were very rare back at Gildea, so... I understand that there's no meaningful difference between reading a tablet or a book in terms of the information you get. And yet, it's strange. When I read a paper book...
You can't put it down.
Indeed. Right, exactly.
It depends on the mythological source, Wobbuffet. It definitely depends on the mythological source. There's a lot of different stories with Aresh. And Persephone's not... Persephone was, I don't think she's technically the goddess of the underworld. I think she has a different domain, you know?
Here we are. This is the Underground Library's reception desk. Welcome. My underground library is home to books old and new, from far and wide. It has history books, biographies, mythology, legends, tragedies, comedies, classics, new releases, fairy tales, period pieces, westerns, lowbrow humor, political drama, Occidental, Oriental, Middle Ages, contemporary,
Occidental. I need to look that word up. I did not know that was a word. Okay, what's the difference between Occidental and Oriental, then? Okay, Oriental is East, and Occidental is Western? I think?
Ancient records, recent bestsellers, fiction, non-fiction, as well as maps and field guides. Oh, and of course, we also have tales of revenge and stories of romance. If there's any book you can find on the shelves, please come straight to me.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Master of Chaldea.
Persephone is the queen of underworld because of Hades, but she is the spring goddess at origin. There we go. Yep. Yeah, so... And I mean, you could even argue then that, in that case, Wobbuffet, Hela is the Norse version of Ereshkigal, and Odin is the Norse version of Zeus, you know? You could argue that kind of point till the day it is until the end of times, but, I mean, yes, there is probably some basis for crossovers there, but they are each their own significantly culturally different things, too.
By your leave, I'm the librarian of this underground library, and a caster. My true name is Murasaki Shikibu. I have been enthralled with letters, words, and human emotions since I was a child. I hope you will be patient with me, as there is still much I do not know about the modern world.
Welcome to Chaldea. I'm Sol.
Murasaki Shikibu was born in Japan during the Heian period, which is like Raiko and Kentucky.
She was an author, right? Because before this, I had never heard of her.
Yes, she's best known for the Tales of Genji, the very first novel in recorded history.
Okay, actually, that's impressive. That is fairly impressive.
It takes place during the Heian period, focusing on specifically on noble society and the exploits of its titular character, Hikaru Genji. But Murasaki Shikibu was also a famous Tanaka poet. Some of her poems are included in the Oguru Hyakunin, a shu, which is still used in Karuta to this day. As a heroic spirit, she manifested as a caster, and I believe she specializes in Eastern magecraft. Her results speak for themselves. She used her own magical energy to make the underground library from scratch. Converted all the books saved as files in our database into physical objects, and now lends them out to the servants and staff for free. Magecraft. You think I created this library with magecraft? Yes, didn't you? Fo-fo! Yes, I suppose I must have. I consider this a type of
Onmyodu? I think that's the pronunciation there.
A type of phenomenon where something miraculous is spun beyond mortal ken and bound in the mind. And such beautiful things as that what you call it magecraft, then I'm sure what you said must be true, Lady Marsh. To be perfectly honest, I was never very good at Onmyodu back in the Yen period. It is only now as a servant that I find myself in command of so many skills that I could never manage before. I still have much to learn as a caster, but I hope I can be of use to you all nonetheless.
Glad to have you here with us.
Thank you, Master. It's a pleasure to be here. Now, having said that, I'm so terribly sorry.
Okay, Onmyodu is the Japanese term for Taoismish, but it's more Taoism and Buddhism. Gotcha. But, I mean, you might have burned it by accident, while if completely honest. I would recommend to find out if you have or have not, is before you claim any further chocolates, go to one of the mission selects, click on a CE, and filter by event bonus. You should see all of the CEs that you have event bonuses in at the current time. And you'll be able to know, you know?
I'm so terribly sorry. I've made a terrible mistake.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's how you get it again. And it's pretty much, you want to do that because it's free experience. Like, a lot of free experience at that. The Valentines CEs are the most common thing used to make CE bombs, you know?
I really wanted to do things right this time and make a fabulous heroic spirit debut, but then it just happened. One of the books from a collection I made using my magical energy got away from me. Fo-fo! Got away, so you mean a book's gone berserk? Yes, that's right. It was just this morning when I was organizing the archive. There we go. I think that's enough stocking up for today. I feel bad putting so many of these books away. People poured their hearts and souls into writing these words. I only hope they find their way to someone who truly appreciates them one day. Now what's this book? That's strange, I don't think I recognize it.
Which Mashu CE, Wobbuffet? The Heroic Spirit Portrait one, or the one that is currently equipped to Mashu?
What? Why is it floating? Hey, what are you doing? Is that...
That I got from the Rare Prism shop.
I put that in my bag specifically so... Stop, don't absorb it. Give that back to me this instant. Huh? Oh no, is it gone?
Oh, poor Murasaki.
This is all my fault. I should have never been so careless. Now one of the books I'd long kept in my library's archive has taken on a cursed life of its own. When it's not feeding on all the information and magical energy it can find within its vicinity, it runs around endlessly in an instinctual act of self-preservation. I've come to calling it the Cursed Book. Fo-fo! Back when I used to serve the Empress, Lady Shoshi, the other ladies in waiting used to pick on me for being too highbrow. I was so saddened by that experience that I refused to leave my chambers for a time. It wasn't until I began feigning the vapidity of an airhead that I only just started to fit in at work. But I really wanted to get it right this time. I was so determined to make a perfect debut as the Heroic Spirit books, and then you would all be so glad I was here. But now I've gone and ruined it all.
Okay, I'm feeling sad for her. She's... Poor Murasaki. She was bullied. She had to hide her intelligence when she was alive and act like a dum-dum. And now she's clearly got self-confidence issues. Poor Murasaki.
Right, Master, if this book is dangerous, we can't just let it run around doing whatever it wants. Foe! You mean you're not going to chastise me, Lady Mash, Lord Soul?
Everyone makes mistakes.
Besides, we're in the legendary Warring Sea right now. Anything could happen here.
Wait, we're in... Okay, so, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was going to have to try and find another place to set this in the timeline, because this canonically takes place after... Like, you have to only beat Fuyuki to get to this. So actually, I wonder if it's different dialogue if you have not yet started the Lost Belts or not. Because I know you only need to beat Fuyuki to do this quest, to do this event, but, like, we're in the Wandering Sea, so... I was even going to make a comment about, geez, it's a good thing that it was Anastasia that raided Chaldea and not Qin Huang, because after all, if it was him, he would have burned this library to the ground.
Oh, good. It seems that was the right switch. Can you hear me? Samirami's. Yes, it is I. Da Vinci was feeling ill, so I had little choice but to take over communications for her.
You can make a new account to test. No, don't do that, Wobbuffet. Do not do that to Wobbuffet. You will regret it. You will regret it.
They don't have your cookies at Walmart. Do you get the grandma's brownies?
Yes.
Brownies?
Yep. Thank you. Yes I did, Poggers. Yes I did. I saw that Boudica and Caligula not only got animation updates, but they also got some strengthenings as well. You got extra Vlad since you hit male instead of girl. Nice, well, very nice. Did she just hit the self-destruct? Just want to make a new account on your other phone. Anyways, as long as you play. Slap a book of life in his face. Yes, do it. But who hit self-destruct switch? I'm sorry, a lot of people just talked at once, and I talked to somebody in real life, so I kind of got a little bit distracted here. Who hit a self-destruct switch? My eyes are crossed.
No, regarding the reason I'm calling, you see, we have an emergency on our hands. I noticed a strange book drawing near to my magical energy reserves I had set aside specifically for this year's Valentine's Day, and it gobbled up every last drop. There's nothing left for this year's chocolate production at all.
Oh wow, so Semirami's is the legitimate, Oh! Oh yeah, oh, I mean, you know what? At least it's not Ishtar. Ishtar probably would have pressed, the self-destruct button, you know. Ishtar probably would have pressed that boom, boom, boom. But, I mean, Semirami's, you know, I could see her bumbling around with technology a little bit. Semirami's bumbles around with it only for Amakusa to gently guide her to the right way to do it. And then Amakusa gets smacked upside the head because Semirami's is a Soon. And then Santa Lily goes and asks why he's got that bump on his head. Chaldea headcanon. But Semirami's makes chocolate for a living here in Chaldea. A noble profession for Semirami's. A noble profession for everyone. Chocolate production is key. It's a vital bit of infrastructure. I hope that was one of the first things that we got established when we settled Novum Chaldea, was chocolate. Chocolate! But all of it?
I'm so sorry. It didn't seem to be one of the demonic books we usually face. Did it come from that library by any chance? Yes, it did. Oh no, this is terrible. This is just what I was afraid of. It's going around attacking people. What was that? This control panel is so strange. It's hard to make heads or tails of it. It looks like a number of magical energy signals are headed your way. You need to handle them on your own. Foo! Senpai! This is all my fault. I'm so sorry. I have to put an end to this before anyone else gets hurt. Please let me handle it.
We fight with you.
Alright, then let's go.
You hate Semirami's. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've said you hated Amakusa just because he's a Shiro. But why do you hate Semirami's, Wobbuffet? I don't think you've ever explained that dislike. One wave. Oh, okay, there we go. I was worried that only one wave. Well, I brought Arash to the front lines for nothing. I'm streaming right now. Can I call you back? Good lord, that I think I accidentally turned up my volume in my ears, because I just got deafened almost. Her and her master drove the girl insane. I mean, very, very technically, Jean is the one. Jean and Jack are the ones that drove her insane. Very technically. You know? Oh, possibly. Very, very possibly. Although, I already know what I'm having. They should be picking up some ground beef, and I'm gonna make myself some pan-seared burgers. Pan-seared burgers is the name of the dinner tonight. There you go, Oliver. I lowered the game down a little bit. Let's see this NP. Oh, the sound. There you go. Wow! Her first time doing the NP, and it glitches vocally. Very nice. Okay, maybe it was actually the game volume that got adjusted when after the phone call, perhaps. That's a possibility, I suppose. Whew. She's one of the strongest lifting weights. Oh, I mean, a lot of the casters are just muscle wizards in disguise. Like, both Castoria and Merlin have B rank strength. They could probably bend you over and snap you like a twig. Which is scary, saying that aloud. Us all enemies have been eliminated. Fo-fo! I can't believe this cursed book is transforming into a monster. There it be. Don't worry, it won't attack anyone ever again. You know, that thought just popped into my head. Completely, somewhat only related to this. But we've had Pokemon that are ghost types that possess objects. How do we not have a ghost type Pokemon that has possessed a book yet? Like, that is such a common trope. I'm surprised it hasn't been done yet. I'll make sure of it. Fo-fo! The cursed book has been recovered. Does this mean the case is now closed? I'm afraid not. Just a moment. Pentagram. There, completed my analysis. This is not the original cursed book. It's a separate book that was given some of its stolen chocolate resources. So the cursed book can use its magical energy to be absorbed to make copies of itself. Then if we don't do something... Excuse me. Yes, it'll stop at nothing until every book in the library has been similarly cursed. But if we can recover the original cursed book, we should be able to neutralize all the copies with a single recovery ritual. Fo-fo! For the moment, I've sealed off all the books in this library, so I'll only be able to curse books that have already been checked out. In that case, it should not be too difficult to find this cursed book.
So be quick about it, Soul.
I mean, you know, you say that, but then it's children that are all also saying, oh yeah, these Pokemon could be anything after all. This one's hotter than the surface of the sun. You know? But I mean, I suppose that's a true point, especially nowadays. Children often don't read books as often as they really should. They're too obsessed with them video games. Which begs the question, when are we going to get a haunted... Well, no, actually, I was going to say when are we going to get a haunted smartphone or something, but Rotom already covers that niche. Yeah... Sad but true, sad but true. But the thing is Pokemon is more of... Pokemon is played more by the older generations than the younger ones at this point. Yeah, what was with those chocolate dragon tooth warriors?
They were the same as the ones from last year, no? Then the curse book must have made them as well. Yes, it did. I'm so sorry.
You've seen 5-year-olds swear? And ain't that a sad time? Ain't that a sad time when 5-year-olds be swearing up storms?
Murasaki Shikibu, was it? Yes. If indeed you are a noble upbringing, then do not be so quick to bow your head. Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry. I mean, thank you. Lord Soul, I can't thank you enough for all of your help. Having had a chance to participate in the battle as a servant myself now, I understand how woefully inexperienced I am. I feel bad that Lord Semi...
Okay, I was about to say, is that... I was about to say, does Amakusa have competition? Is that a nickname for Semiramis? But my brain read the rest of the sentence, and it cut off that line of shipper inside of me. Yeah, I mean, realistically enough, they shouldn't, and they more likely than not learned it at home, you know? Which is kind of sad. And I freely admit I still play Pokemon. I freely and proudly admit it. I play Pokemon.
But inexperienced as I may be, I'll do whatever I can to clean up this mess I've made.
We'll help too, Murasaki.
Thank you, truly. I will never forget this debt I owe you, Lord Soul of Chaldea. Fo-fo! Kyo! I guess that means we're going on a book hunt then, Senpai. Look, even Fo's excited about it. So I see. Alright then, this librarian is officially taking some time off. After all, those books aren't going to hunt themselves.
So I'm curious. Because I know that Murasaki has the summer form with the summer camp. I didn't actually look into her at all. So Ryder is her summer form. I was going to say she... Okay, nope. I'm going to say it. She borrows a lot from Raikou in her summer form. Mainly that first and third ascension. The second one's surprisingly wholesome, though. That second ascension is surprisingly wholesome, even if it is a bit of a mishmash of everything under the sun. And I very much like I like her final ascension. Good gracious, that is elegance incarnate for basic Murasaki's final ascension. Summer Murasaki's final ascension, yeah, I can definitely see some same work between those two. We got another memory of Qualia. Okay, so we don't unlock any more quests at the moment here. I'm gonna pop to the shop here right quick. By the way, Velvet, what are your thoughts on the Raikou CE that was gotten in the with the Tengu event? Out of curiosity, do you have any opinions upon it? Because it's very wholesome in my opinion. Very, very wholesome indeed. Alright, so it is now just the free quests being what is available to us. So let us set things to filter. only show... It's gonna show me every CE. Every Valentine's one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Go to mix. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna see everybody's, and it crashed again. Okay, we're back. Good, 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 good. I just need to get Reflector working again. Yeah, I think that, my internet's having that one problem where once an hour, every hour, it's just dying on me again. So, that was not too surprising. But we're back, and that'll be the last time it happens today. The very last. And yes, your Babylonia squad did indeed take top honors. You must have the highest level squad amongst them all. Let me bring this down a bit. There we go. Alright, but I'm currently building up the repertoire for this event quest. So... this is just a basic node. It's probably not going to be hard. It's got rider it's got rider enemies. We'll bring Bunyan with a scope. As well. And then the third member of the squad, an AoE Assassino. That would be you. Who will be getting the sumo. Hoi! And I can afford to do this because I literally don't have enough to otherwise farm. So +4 is the best I'm going to get here. And I'll be fine with that. I will be fine with that. So, yeah, this will work. Let's go! Oh, and we actually get the best farming area for the 3-star craftist, or for the 3-star thing today. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. I'm sorry, Velvet. I need the... I mean, points will be forever. It's the currency that is limited. Time, you know. I'm sorry, Velvet. I hang my head in shame, in apologies, and beg for the forgiveness of the dear. Please do not sick the assassin class servant of pizza roll upon mine head. I beg of thee, do not send that servant. Noted. Very much noted. JK, you want me to take Suzuka next? Okay, I can take Suzuka next. Because Suzuka is the JK. I still don't know what that stands for, though. Like, I legitimately don't know what JK stands for, other than that Suzuka is one. I know what it... Okay, I know what it represents. No, like a JK... Suzuka is one. I know what it represents. It represents, like, an older girl who's out of school age pretending to be a school age girl or something like that. Oh, we got 2 Chocos. Nom 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 nom. Choco, Choco, Choco. But I'm pretty sure Chocos is the, is fairly common drops. It's just going to be a matter of getting the focus fire chocolates. Are those just rare drops or are they exchange thing? The focus fire chocolates must be a rare drop, aren't they? Or no, wait, they're probably here. Yep, all the chocolates are here, aren't they? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Good lord, where is my first focus fire choco? Lock on 208,000 points! Haha! That's a lot of points! But then it's a lot cheaper from there! I think we'll be fine with that. Okay, I need that CE now. About to reach 300k. Damn. I'm being left in the dust, aren't I? I'm just being left in the dust. There's got to be a way to further restrict this. There's not a way to further restrict this. 4-star CE. Oh, 4-star CE. Where, oh, where you be? 4-star CE. Luke has some, apparently. Luke has a lot of this 4-star CE. None of it is limit broken, though. Sadness. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm guessing that Enkidu is going to be the next one to get such a scene. Am I right about that? Alright. Luke, you get to be the next contestant on something, something, something. Alright, so this one will be this one. So, archers, we can still throw a Rosh on, I'm pretty safely assured here. My insurance has assured me that Arash is a safe bet. You got both of the flowers already? Nice! Very, very nice. I am very far behind. Catch up I must. Catch up. We will. I'm trying to bait. I'm now debating with myself. It kind of just occurred to me that this being a daily event sort of thing very much incentivizes... Is it the... Do the other things drop here? The 5-star drops here. This event kind of incentivizes doing it every day. Which I could do Friday stream as this. It's just going to delay Dark Souls back a little further, which is fine. Souls doesn't need to happen on the dot every week. After all, Dark Souls was supposed to give way to Demon Souls, and I still don't have a friggin' PS5! Which annoys me. Why, oh why do they not have the PS5s? Why do the scalpers have to purchase them in mass, preventing the common folk like myself from getting one? Why? Ruler Martha now. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be claiming any Chocos until I get the waifu Chocos first. The waifu Chacos will be first. And then the other Chacos. Oh, I was about to say, J6, I was about to be a little ticked off at ya. Not gonna lie. How much does Protection at World's End buff? Does anybody know off the top of it? Actually, no. If it buffs at least 40, that'll be fine. But we're gonna be safe. I'm gonna say an age-old saying here, Wobbuffet. Picks or it didn't happen. The age-old saying that will determine if you are being truthful with your confessions or fibber McFibbison. What's this buff? 50%. I'll take that. You lied. How could you, Wobbuffet? How could you betray how could you betray Benny? By lying. You'll not be able to taste her food anymore if you lied, Wobbuffet. You will have no tongue. I was worried there for a moment that Lartoria was not AoE. Because I know one of them wasn't, either Lalter or Lartoria. I'm glad it was not Lartoria. Lifetime of Truths, huh? Go, rush, go, rush, go. Blow them away. Finally on. Martha's a fast stalker. Not surprising. She's probably very embarrassed. Ooh, steaks! Hey, Wobbuffet, you needed steaks, didn't you? You can get steaks from this. Not the yummy kind of steaks, sadly, but the stabby kind of steaks. Lock onto the cubs. Lock and load. You need lamps now. Oh man. Always, you need something new. Sadly, that is how FGO operates. You get enough of one thing, you need another. Alice has the 5-star. Randy has the 5-star. He was here earlier. He might even still be here now. So I think I will go ahead with Randy's. And we'll take it that one. And then scroll over. So, Lancers. My AoE Saber repertoire is not that fantastic. Outside of Proto-Arthur. Proto can get a Sumo, Arash, Bunyan, Mosh, that, Waver gets that. Don't know why they made Martha, why they made Martha who's ruler, forget about Valentine's Day. I think as a saint she wouldn't believe in that. That she wouldn't believe in Valentine's Day, or context here. Well, what is Martha not believing in Valentine's Day? I mean, Valentine's Day isn't. It is technically a holiday. But I don't think it's meant to be like a, It's not meant to be one of those big holidays that you celebrate and you either believe and you don't, or you don't. Like, I must be blind. If I miss K-Scope, or am I just not going down far enough, by the way? There it is. Valentine's Day is... It started as more of a cultural thing, I feel. Valentine is a saint. Saint Valentine. Who I think has little to no association with the holiday, but I could very well be wrong. So, Valentine's Day, or the Feast of St. Valentine, is celebrated on February the 14th, honoring one or two of early Christian martyrs named Saint Valentine. Okay. So, Valentine's Day is meant to honor a saint that passed a long time ago, who died a martyr. Early tradition, he restored the sight to the blind daughter of a jailer. Numerous later editions of the legend have better related them on the theme of love. An 18th century embellishment of the legend claims that he wrote to the jailer's daughter a letter signed "Your Valentine" as a farewell before his execution. Another edition posits that Saint Valentine performed weddings for Christian soldiers who were forbidden to marry. So, okay, there is a fair bit of connection, at the very least, between Valentine, the Saint Valentine, and love. You know? So there is some connection there. And the feast was established by a pope who honored Saint Valentine of Rome in 269, and it became associated with romantic love in the 14th and 15th centuries, when notions of courtly love, when the expressions of courtly love flourished, apparently by association with lovebirds of the early springtime. In 18th century England, it grew into an occasion in which couples express their love by presenting each other flowers, other confectionery, and greeting cards. In Italy, St. Valentine's keys are given to lovers as a romantic symbol and invitation to unlock the giver's heart, as well as towards children to ward off epilepsy, called St. Valentine's malady. So there is some association, there is some connection. Valentine wasn't just chosen as a random person to get the holiday named after him. I guess there was some association.
Yes, my master. 了解。シール13デシジョンスタート。これは世界を救う戦いである。少年。
Big sis. She very much acts like a big sister figure. In my opinion. Nice job, Proto. Very nice job there. Lots and lots of surprise chocos. Surprise chocolate. She told you not to call her big sis? She's just being soon about it, you know. Martha's just being a little soon here. And then there was the Sebas. So this is the supposedly best node to farm the basic thing here. Excuse me. I feel like if I restricted to manage the limit break, I wouldn't get too much. You know what? She doesn't mind. There you go. Get that waifu, wabu. Get that waifu. Alright, so we want to go here. And I think this setup, we can imitate Velvet, and we will bring our own Gilgamesh to this party. Her Gil is obviously the superior Gil, but Mine is not half bad. That's always a good thing, Lava Fett. That is always a good thing. Yeah, this is going to be a very easy farm here. I can just Stella, Smash, and then Enuma Elesh. This is an easy 3-turner. You got the Cubs, you cannot meet me. Right? Because you're going to be quiet, because you're listening to them melodic tones of Ozzy Diomandis. Yoshiki is the greatest. I mean, I have no doubts that Yoshiki is probably the greatest of all the Shikis that are currently here. I don't even have Saber Shiki, I only have the Assassin form, who you cannot waifu, the Assassin Shiki. Right, J6? That's the general gist of things. You cannot waifu the Assassin Shiki. Oh, never mind. That is far too cramped for a name. I'm learning about military logistics and provisions. That's gotta be some interesting text to read, Lily. Waifu the Assassin Shiki and you'll kill you yourself. She isn't your waifu and never will be. Because she's already got a husbando. Yep. In order to not get bashed on the head by a shield that is probably taller than I am, I will not waifu anybody that has a husband. Nope. Will not do. Or I guess technically waifu as well. You get. This is a steel drop node. Hang on. This node is a steel drop node. Holy cow. That could make good things. That could really pump up my steel protection. Or soap, I guess. It depends. It kind of does look like some very fancy soap. Yeah, we're at 53 at the moment. Alright. So, much as I don't want to do this... Well, actually, first, I want to see. It said something about Masha's scene being voiced now. So I need to get the exact details on that. So where was it that Masha's one Valentine's scene is voiced? So after you clear main quest section 1 of this year's event, a fully voiced will be added to the within material in my room. Okay, so my room, material, it's probably event quest log, yes, chocolates, the Chaldea standard, okay. This is going to be how we end the stream, by listening to Mashu's thing. Thank の気持ちをありったけ。特別な日に特別なものを。あの人にとって特別なものでなくても、あの人にとって自然なことであっても、この思いは一方通行に応じてもらうなんてとんでもない。それでは茶色のお菓子に真心を込めて、yes, Mashu, yes. どうか受け取ってくれますように。It's not one-sided, Mashu. というわけでチョコレートは完成しました。無事に。先輩はたくさんもらえるようで何よりですが、自分のチョコが認識されるか不安です。Yes, I will always notice your chocolate, Mashu. 放送と少し地味だったでしょうか。Oh my god, Boa's voice. ありがとうございます。
それでは先輩に渡しに行ってきます。
They voiced Vo.
手紙は先に投函しておいたのでマイルームにいるはずですが。先輩いらっしゃいますか？おかしいです。返答がありません。ひとまず退出記録を探って。退出記
I
録
forgot that I had exit logs on my room.
となるとまさかいつかのクリスマスのような。緊急事態につきトウフォン突入します。バックアップお願いします。ポーさん。先輩、いえマスター、ご無事ですか？え、私は確かに
I've been
先
expanding
輩の部
now.
屋に入室したのに。ようこそお客様。乱暴な到着歓迎するわマッシュ。まさに私の思惑通りね、デミサーバント。でも少し残念。1分でも遅れたら罰としてメドゥーサにお仕置きをする流れだったのに。
Poor Medusa.
時間ぴったりに来てくれて心底から感謝します、マッシュ。
Poor Medusa.
これはどういうことですか？
わからないのかしら。バレンタインは女性にとって大切なイベント。それはあなたにも同じこと。なら簡単に行ってはありがたみがないでしょ。特別な日には特別なイベントが必要不可欠ですので、そうこうして私たちが盛り上げてあげるってわけね。観覧進行を乗り越えてチョコを渡してこそマスターとサーバントの仲も深まるものだもの。
Sound logic.
あれよね、吊り橋効果ってやつ。ツンとデレのバランスが大事なんでしょ。
はい、もちろんです。上姉様、下姉様、そして本当に申し訳ありません、マッシュ。この二人はそういう感じのあれなので。
聞こえているわよ、聞こえているわよ、メドゥーサ。
Oh, they should have got those in sync.
ごめんなさい。
So that's as good.
ごめんなさい、姉様ず。そういったわけで誠に申し訳ないのですが、私たちを倒して進んでください。
なるほど、そういうことですか。了解しました。この試練お受けします。特別なイベントには特別な試練が似合う。その言葉には正しさがあると受理しましたので。そして先輩に感謝の気持ちを伝えるのはこの日しかないのですから。
It's not your only chance, Mash.
なんという力強い一撃。姉様たちの100倍心のこもった攻撃でした。私たち
You
の
might have used them for enhancement material. Lava Fett.
本当にお疲れ様です。
Like I said, go to a mission select and click down your craft essences and filter by
そ
events.
してメドゥーサさんも頑張って。さて次の試練は誰になるのでしょう。
Okay, and now sort by acquisition.
はい、この調子だと第2第3の試練があるに違いないと自分を引き締めていました。
I forgot how long this was.
2度あることは3度あると言いますし。
Might be a glitch.
マッシュだ。
ジャックソン。
Because you're supposed to have burnt them or use them as enhancement material.
でもこれはですね。
ちょ
Really captured that little kid whining feeling there.
怒涛のおねだりにフォーさんが怯えています。正直私も怖いです。ですがこのチョコだけは渡すわけにはいきません。どうしてもというのならドクターのところに。ジャックさん。意地悪だ。それなトリックは出た。それは3ヶ月以上前のイベントです。今年はもう始まっていると理解してください。
Poor Jack.
マシュの意地悪。
Oh.
お菓子欲しいだけなのに。後でお菓子を差し上げますので、今は勘弁してください、ジャックさん。本当？それならいいよ。試練合格。よかった。お菓子ですが、ごままんじゅうでいいですか？おじさんみたいなのが食べるお菓子嫌い。どこか遠い場所で
Oh.
ドクターが吐血したような気がしますが、気のせいでしょう。
Poor Romani. Poor Romani.
試練です。来る来るとは思っていましたが、やはり清姫さん。はい、色恋沙汰のイベントでコミカルに炎を振りまく私清姫でございます。コミカルじゃありませんけど、純愛シリアスサスペンスが持ち味なんですけどね。フォーさんがホラーは入らないのかと言いたげですが、それはともかく全力で試練を受けさせていただきます。では。まあお待ちなさいマシュさん。マシュさんはマスターのことをどう思っているの？はい、誰より尊敬するべき先輩です。あの人のサーバントであることを誇りに思います。そういうのではなくて、もっと直接的に恋や愛で結びつきたくないのですか？それはどういう意味合いでしょうか？
Oh, Mashu, you're so innocent.
わかりました。その言葉に嘘はありません。しかしそれはそれ、これはこれ、試練の締めくくりとして私の炎受けていただきましょう。了解です。このチョコレートは
I don't feel the crazy in Kyo's voice, you know? Usually you feel a little bit of crazy in her voice. But that's just because we only really hear NPs and stuff.
破れました。チョコレートは無事ですか？はい。それではお行きなさい。あの人が待っていますから。ありがとうございます、清姫さん。先輩、先輩、先輩。おはようございます。バレンタインです、先輩。あ、いえ、すみません。大声を出してしまって、自分でもよくテンションがわからなくて。とにかく今日は日頃の感謝の気持ちをチョコレートに変換してお渡しできる日と聞きました。ですのでどうぞこちらを。些細なものですが栄養摂取の助けとなれば幸いです。なぜ武装しているかですか？ それは事前にダヴィンチちゃんからいろいろと教えられたので、
Well, you don't need to be embarrassed in lie, Mash.
気合を入れるためにサーバーとかして自分を奮い立たせたというか。とにかくバレンタインありがとうございます。
Always will.
日頃の感謝をありったけ込めましたので、これからもよろしくお願いします、マスター。
I really do love this Valentine's scene. I'm so happy they're all going to be voiced now. All of them are going to be voiced now. That's going to be a long stream.
いらっしゃいませ。
That's going to be a
どなたにお
very,
渡しするか決めましたか？
very, very long stream. It must be glitching for you, because you're not supposed to be able to get it until, yeah. Must just be a little glitch. I do want to see some of the other ones real quick before I end things, so... I wanted to look at Master in Chocolate. That's not disturbing in the slightest. Chocolate Key, I already gotten. Who else have I gotten this year? I got Zerker Jolter. It kind of annoys me these aren't in alphabetical order or anything. Deuce Stallion Chocolate, Nectar Bonbons. I'm trying to find Jolter's Zerkers before I call this here, because I want to see it. Because I've seen the other waifu ones, but I haven't seen hers yet. Mama's Best Cake? Oh, that's sweet. Look at Fujino's. I'll look for hers as well, I suppose. I'm not going to do any tonight. Amethyst Candy. Why am I trying to scroll, by the way? That's just asking for pain. White Cake for the Holy Night is not new. I just missed. I'm sorry, man. The text is so tiny here, man. It's kind of hard to see. Fran, Nero, Okita, Suzuka. No. Oh, Asagami, that's why. Rainy Bridge. Is that a chocolate rope? Looks like a chocolate rope. And then I just wanted to see what Summer Jolters looked like here before I call things. Not gonna claim them right now, because I need to get some rest before I take my test. Moderation lies in bitterness. Ice Pops for Scotty. That's kind of adorable. That's kind of adorable. Ice Pops to Scotties. Oh, Ice Pops. Magifender Girl Chocolate for Shootin' Caster. Oh boy. Fumamanyu Revised for Donzo. Yep, I will start calling this here. So, guys, thank you so much for coming out. I do hope that you enjoyed tonight's stream. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever form you so see fit. Either through a follow here on Twitch. Not Heart Chocolate, there it is. Or you can drop me a sub on YouTube if you want to catch all the backlog there. Friday's stream, I will probably be continuing FGO, just because there will be at least 2, maybe 3 new quests, depending on what time. Actually, probably only 2. I'd have to look at Pacific Standard to Eastern Standard Time conversions, but there will be at least 2 more quests in the next one. So once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.